What's good, YouTube? Agent the Kid back in the reaction video. Today we got two psychopathic, two psychopath horror stories animated. You know what I'm saying? This is by YC Entertainment. It was posted a few weeks ago, actually. Hey, so when I post this, it should be Halloween. You know what I'm saying? So happy Halloween. Uh, and I'm basically used this as try not to get scared challenge. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's gonna be a horror story. You know what I'm saying? And if I get scared, if I like fall up my chair, if I yell. And then I gotta do punishment. Y'all gotta leave the punishment in the comments. But yeah, let's get straight to it.
One rainy day when I was driving home, I came across this man who was walking. As I'm
He look
approaching
like a
him, I
zombie.
debate with myself if I should give this man a ride or not. It can be
Wait.
dangerous because you never know what can happen. But in the end, I decided to stop and ask him if he
Ah,
needed a
come
ride.
on, bro. You
When I
can't.
stopped, I looked at him and my first thought is,
I would have
poor
kept
man,
going.
soaking
I
wet
would I
with
would
the
have
dirt and
zoomed
blood
past
all
this
over the
man.
face of someone that just lost everything. So I asked him, "Can I give you a ride, sir?" Which he replies, "A ride downtown would be appreciated." I told
He
him
know
of
he not
course,
going
and we got
downtown, bro.
inside.
Bad things
When
happen
he entered the
downtown.
car, he didn't say a word. I tried making small talk, but he wasn't answering. He just sat there looking into the void. After a few
He look
minutes, I
like
asked him
Leonardo
if he wanted to
DiCaprio.
eat something. It was late in the night, but I could pass my house and make something for this man. I
Nah,
had established at
nah.
this point that this man wasn't dangerous at all. He looked skinny and frail. The man answered, "Yes, please. I haven't eaten in a few days."
Oh,
It didn't
he's
surprise
homeless.
me. I
Ah,
told him I would prepare
dang.
something to eat, then I would arrange a place for him to sleep. When we arrived,
Why,
I took the man to the
bro? Don't ever bring a stranger to your house, bro. It's not off the street that you picked up in the rain. That man, like, come on, bro. You don't even know this dude.
kitchen. I told him to
That's how
sit
people
down
get
and I
killed.
would prepare something for us to eat. He sat down and I went into the fridge and I saw what I could do for the both of us. I was actually hungry too. But when I looked back to check the guy again, he was already gone.
That man
I
is
couldn't
going
find
through
him
your
anywhere.
house, bro.
I had checked everywhere except in my basement. Usually my basement door is always locked, but for some reason this time it wasn't. So I made my way down
That's
the
why you don't
stairs
bring
and I
people
see him
into your
standing
house.
in the middle of my floor, looking at me at the bottom of the stairs. I approached him slowly. Couldn't see his eyes, but he held
What?
an aggressive posture facing me. He then
What?
says, "It was you." "I don't understand," I said. At that moment, he shows me a necklace and says, "This was my wife's, and I found it here. It took me a long time, but I finally caught you." He
Oh,
draws
you,
out a knife from his pocket.
bro. So what a chain of events, bro. So you took this man's wife, right? That's probably your wife right now, bro. You was doing what you was doing what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? He's searching through your house because you shouldn't have brought him there. He's like, hey yo, you've been hitting my wife. Pulls out a knife. Man, what a man.
And he tries to slash my neck. He missed by inches but made me fall back. Once on the ground, I took my concealed handgun and I shot him twice in the chest.
Pow, pow.
He fell to the ground.
I feel
I
it.
got up and I shot him one more time just to make sure. And then
Pow.
I tell myself, I need to be more careful. You see, the
Yo,
thing
you was a
is,
kid. You was a
I've done
criminal
some messed up things in my past.
killer.
And this guy pretty much caught me. I guess I robbed his wife or something, but I couldn't let that situation unfold. I'm not going back to jail.
What? I did not expect that, bro. I thought he was like my friend horror story.
I
I like
graduated
that
from
story
Sam
though.
Houston State University in Texas back in the early
I don't like
2000s.
straightforward. So I
Like
need a
most
story
college
that
students,
like
I
be twisting
definitely
and turning. You
encountered
know
a
what I'm
handful
saying?
of weird
Pause.
and quirky individuals, but none I'd remember, like Bart. Bart wasn't his real name, it was
Simpson.
Thomas. But since he had the middle name of Bartlett, he went by Bart because it suited him better. And boy did it ever. He had a
I've
mischievous
never met
streak that
somebody
was
named
a mile
Bart.
wide and often verged on criminal. At best, he was the life and soul of the party. At worst, He seemed downright dangerous.
Then he just got robbed.
Sometimes he got it into his head that certain people were just out to get him, and he always talked about his parents like they were the two evil tyrants in his life, when it was common knowledge that they spoiled him rotten with cars, gifts, and a free ride through college.
So why
One
is he
time,
like
when this one kid made him mad,
weird?
Bart broke into the guy's dorm and tried to steal his computer.
What?
I think he only dodged getting kicked out of school after he convinced everyone, including the victim, that it was just kind of a prank gone wrong. But we all knew the truth. He really had wanted to hurt that
What?
kid. I just didn't think he had an actual
How did he get
violent
into your
bone his
dorm in the
body.
first place? I thought dorms were locked.
But as it turned out, he actually kind of did. I remember he asked me out of the blue one time, "How much money would it take for you to kill someone?" We were
That's
always
a
asking each other
crazy
dumb questions
question.
like that. Like, who'd win between a bear and a lion? Weird would you rather
Nah,
questions that
that's
were
not even the same
usually
type
pretty
of
not
question.
safe for work. So as much as I didn't take the question seriously, I still gave a moment's worth of thought. I remember telling him I wasn't sure. That'd have to be at least $500,000.
Half?
But then he looks all annoyed and asks,
I gotta do it for a
"You
whole
wouldn't kill
M.
someone for 10 grand?"
10?
I responded,
You gotta up the
"God
price,
no,
bro.
dude. It'd have to be like retirement money."
Yeah, facts.
He comes back with,
That's
20
money.
grand.
I need money I can move out the country
I
with
just
if I'm
laughed the
finna
question
kill
off at that
somebody.
point. But then he just ups it by 10 grand at a time until I gave him a definite no. A few moments of silence go by while he thinks, then he says, 50. I'd give you 50. I'm literally about to ask him why he's obsessing when
Yo, does he
someone else
does he have the
appeared and
money?
called out to us, and Bart dropped the issue. I remember thinking it was a weird question to begin with, but the way he asked it was even weirder. Almost like he was really thinking about trying to hire a hitman or something. But we always talked about dumb stuff like that, so I guess I just forgot about it after a while. Sometime
Nah, bro.
later, Bart
You
drops
gotta
out
be
of
careful.
college for some reason. Probably something to do with the fact that he barely did any of the work, and that was pretty much the last we saw of him. I mean, we keep in touch every so often, planning to do stuff but never actually doing it.
So wait, you
Then
had
this
3
one
people in
time,
your dorm room?
Bart is texting my roommate, who in turn tells me that Bart was saying he was going to come visit.
Just ruined it.
Only he was serious this time. He said he was about to get his hands on some trust fund of his
That man
parents
has a
that he had
flip
kept safe for him,
phone.
and how he'd pay for us all to go down to Mexico for spring break the following year.
Oh, nah,
I'm like,
nah. He just
cool.
killed somebody.
I didn't believe he'd actually come visit, but I figured maybe a cash injection might help him.
He
get
just
his
killed
butt in
somebody. Now he
gear.
trying to go out the country.
Bart never did come to visit, though. And we found out why when my roommate called me into his bedroom to show me something on his computer. Bart's entire family had been killed, and he'd been shot in the arm in what seemed like a home invasion gone wrong.
What?
We tried calling him a bunch, but
That's
he didn't
crazy.
answer his phone, so we figured he either wasn't out of the hospital yet, or he just wasn't in the mood to talk to anyone, which I found perfectly understandable at the time. I can't even imagine how devastated I'd be if something like that happened to my family.
I can't eat.
Then, over the course of a few months,
Is that the
truth came.
KKK?
It started when Bart was arrested. We were just confused at first, but the only thing we could think of was that the cops had somehow found drugs or something else illegal in Bart's possession.
This man
while
shot his
searching
whole
home.
family, then shot himself.
I mean,
What a
We knew he'd been shot in the arm. We'd seen it on the news, and they had a suspect in custody who'd fired all 10 shots or whatever. So why arrest Bart?
he
Long
must
story
have.
short, they arrested Bart because the cops found out he actually knew the home invader.
Oh,
Then once they checked his phone, they found text messages from the same guy, where Bart was arranging for the guy to kill his own family.
what?
They even talked about how the guy would need to shoot Bart to make it look authentic, and how the shooter had to make sure his entire family was dead. Otherwise, he wouldn't get paid out of the inheritance. I
What?
knew Bart was crazy, and I knew he could be a little
Yo,
impulsive
so wait, so that's why he
sometimes,
was
but
talking about how much to
God,
kill somebody.
to have your own parents murdered in such a horrifyingly elaborate way. I had no idea he was evil, too. And that's what freaks me out about it. You'd never have guessed that Bart was capable of something like that. At least I didn't want to believe he
Sheesh.
was. I heard one of his parents actually survived, and begged the state not to put him on death row.
I thought he said he killed the whole
They
family.
succeeded too. So I guess that's some small silver lining from a horrifying little episode in my life.
Dang. That's wild. Hey, I like this channel. But dang, bro. Wait, so like he kept on asking him how much would you want to be paid to kill somebody? So he wanted him to kill the family killer before they were killed. That just went over my head, bro. Hey, comment down below which story y'all like the best. Yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I'm out.